Hello guys, today we're gonna start a new town, so we're gonna go for like trying to make a Roman city today with suggestions through the Discord. Hello Durgish, how you doing man? So this is gonna be a little bit of an interesting thing. I've never done something like a Roman town, but it's gonna be pretty interesting. So I tried to look for some inspiration with the help from the people in the Discord, and we're gonna see how we're gonna get it. So I'm not sure which one we should go for. Should go for temperate or we should go for the sacred grove. I don't think we're gonna live in the desert. I feel like if we want to go temperate or the sacred grove. Maybe the temperate one is more fitting for the Roman city. And we're gonna go for normal mode. It maybe would be interesting to go for hard mode, but I don't feel like doing it today. So we're gonna go for normal mode so we can focus a little bit on building the houses. Let's see what people we got here. Do we have a good soldier? I want to have someone who's a really good soldier. Devona is a good one. Ixedro is a decent one, like an archer perhaps. So maybe do a reroll. Let's do one reroll at least. Wow, this is like only girls, girl. I think they're only girls, and except for one guy. Lorne Jondal, the most happy guy ever. Having only girls around. It's a tropical map theme, really. I think you can have it if you go for that the biome. What's the name for it? Archipelago, something like that. It's a little bit tropical, I think. There'd be beaches and stuff on that one. You'll probably try that out someday soon. I think that would be pretty fun to check out. So let's see. Let's reroll again. I'm not gonna go for these people. I'm gonna go a few times. Riley Fast Rider got some pretty nice side beard, whatever it's called. Oh, here we get Anwin Rain. He got a cool beard. I was looking for a guy with cool beard. Hello Ars, how you doing man? I'm good, but getting tired. This is the time when I fell asleep yesterday, so I'm gonna try to stay awake until later today so I can get a normal day cycle again. Hey guys, so I think this might be what we're going for. Do you guys want to get named, by the way? I'm gonna name you guys if you wanna be named. I'm gonna name someone already. I'm gonna name this guy. This is gonna be Ars. Here we go. And let's name Durgish also. Durgish can be... Let's see here. You're gonna be this guy, Durgish. The guy with the amazing body and awesome spirit. Here we go. Maybe we should name someone Radu. Hello Radu, how you doing man? Hey, this guy can be Radu, got a really awesome body as well. Not as good spirit but Durgish, but it's still okay, you know? Radu, stop spamming. Name me Durboy. Yeah sure man. Hello Paula, how you doing? Good to see you again. So let's see what we're gonna go for. Perhaps we wanna go for the food. Let's go for the food. Or maybe, like, it's really nice to have the, like, trapper's knife in the beginning. I'm actually gonna go for the trapper's knife because it can help out quite a bit to get the leather early on. It can really help a lot because once you get a cleric, it gets way easier. So I'm gonna go for Trapper's Knife, and Trapper's Knife would also give a little bit of food, so it should be pretty good. A farmer hoe is really, like, really easy to get. So let's see where we're gonna live. I'm not sure if I like this map. A pretty good space, maybe around here, like a really big open space, but we don't want to be too far from the mountain. I feel like I want to be decently close. Gotta play some Stonehearth or Train Fever. What should I play? I wanna try that Train Fever or the Transport Fever was the new version, right? Like the new game. I wanna try that someday. This was a kinda interesting one, like this big water and the mountain here. I think I wanna settle down here. Looks like this is a fairly good area to build at. Close to the mountain, we have water if you want it. I wonder where I got that idea from, Arkas. Yeah, I wonder who that was. I'm a soldier, remember. I think I made you to a soldier. But you have a little bit less spirit than Durgish. Okay, so around here I'm thinking it should be pretty good. Perhaps we won't start here directly, but we can rather go here, then we can start right next to the berry bushes, which should help out quite a bit to get going in the beginning. Guess what, Banto, it snowed a lot this weekend, sadly it's melting away. Yeah, we have a lot of snow here still, but it's definitely about to go away. What should we name this? Should we just rename this Rome? Or should this be Romania? Let's go for Rome. I guess that's fitting. Kinda dull name to just go for that, but yeah, let's go for it. So this is really good, you know, starting out next to the bushes. Where do you live, Dirge, by the way? Were you from like the Netherlands? Where were you from? There are a lot of people from the Netherlands here, usually. So, chopping down a few trees, I'm just gonna gather some like basic resources to get going. Maybe make a little stockpile here. Augusta Banturum. You should have given me a name earlier, man. Don't think we can rename. No, we can't. It would be nice if we could. So maybe we should move these berry bushes a little bit closer to the other ones. Build a palace in this world. I'm from the Netherlands. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna start with some basic houses. Then I'm gonna see if I can get the theme going for like a Roman town. Never built something like that, so that's gonna be interesting. At least I got some nice inspiration through the Discord, so I have some pictures and a little bit of how they look. They love columns and stuff like that, it seems like. The roof seems pretty basic, to be honest, like very little slope on them. And they seem to like keep an like brown reddish color on the roof, is kind of like that, and seem to like to have like kind of like white walls on their houses pretty much. Chop down a few more trees. Gonna gather all those stuffs. Columns and pillars and stuff. A Colosseum, that would be awesome to make. I don't think we're gonna build like a Colosseum today, but it would be awesome. Build Pompeii. Okay, let's see. Let's get some professions going. We need to get the carpenter first up. Looking for someone with good mind. I think Orsa here could be a good choice for that. Then we need a trapper going. See who's gonna be the trapper. Maybe Norsa Kuroda could be the trapper. I don't know. She will be really slow, but if she's gonna be like a shepherd in the future, she got a good spirit, which is good for taking care of them. Let it flow with lava, please. Is Pompeii the volcano thing? I know the name like Pompeii, but I don't remember exactly for the moment what it was or is. Okay, let's get some workbenches up. Is Banto building a nice city? Better not tell you now. Yeah, we're gonna see about that. Yeah, the workbench we're getting. Gonna put our carpenter to do a little bit of work here. We need a few beds. I'm gonna craft 7, and then we can maintain maybe 2 of them. 7 is what we start for population, so that should be good. Let's make some, perhaps some basic things like windows and some doors. Because we might be doing some slab and then we place these items in the world. Then we need to have them in the stockpile pretty much. Pompeii is a Roman town that got destroyed by a volcano. Oh. Okay, nice. So we're gonna get wrecked by a volcano, damn it. That should be good. Let's queue up a few of these, and perhaps we can go for the small ones just for decoration. Some chairs and some tables. I think this time also we might actually trade with the goblins. Because if we don't have a cleric when the marauders come, we're gonna be really screwed. Like, they are so dangerous. I think they're a little bit too dangerous in the beginning, so we might actually be accepting some of those demands they have in the beginning. I usually do not do that, but I think we might do it this time. Depending on where we are when stuff starts to happen. So let's get some beds out. We also want to make some tools early on as fast as we can. Before we start building those houses, I want to get some tools up. We're going to maintain 5 of these. Also going to maintain some swords. Good to have the swords, because you never know if you need to promote some more soldiers if things are about to go down. Okay, so that should be pretty good. Copper level 2, still on copper level 2. Let's maintain some of this. I'm maintaining so much stuff. I really like to do it though, because in the long run it will save a lot of time. You already have the stuff ready once you're gonna use it, so it's pretty good. So there we go. But we still need to like build things, because if we don't build things, we will not get any net worth. Almost, at least. Almost no net worth. BANTO, how was your weekend? What did I do during the weekend? I don't remember what I did really. I think I played some games or something like that. Yeah, I think I played Dota quite a bit. I guess it was kinda okay. I was really tired the weekend, so I don't think I really did much, to be honest. Hello Salty, how you doing, man? Good to see you. I was actually thinking of doing a big snowman outside, because we have so much snow. Like, we had like 4 or 5 decimeters, something like that. So I'm gonna give it a try and just make a house, and we're gonna pretend it's a Roman house. Hello Voltron Power, how you doing, man? Good to see you again. Snow fort. You go into that a snow fort, you might die in there. And the snow is about to go down. So I guess what we want to do for this, like, it's kind of this color we want to go for, but perhaps like we want to have our columns in a different one. Like, maybe we want to have the columns white, and then we have these walls white too. Kind of how I see it when I see some pictures of some of the houses. Hello Rayyas, how you doing, man? Good to see you. So this is gonna be a first house. I'm just gonna experiment with this. I never made it like a Roman house, so this can be interesting. Change the deck color for that wall, I guess. There we go, now it's normal again. So I'm using inspiration from that game. Not sure what name it was. So I'm gonna try to do like a red roof on this one. Rayyas is building Roman town. He needs your help. Better bring Rayyas in. Okay, so we don't want to have too much slope on this then. But I guess we can decorate it a bit. It would be nice to have some beds in it. I don't know how an inside a Roman house looks, but we're gonna go fairly simple with the decoration for now, at least. Gonna focus more on the outside of it. So maybe 2 beds in here would be nice. Perhaps we could have a little dining table, why not? And some chairs. Can go eat here, have fun. Hello Shrikan Gamer, how you doing, man? Good to see you again. This is gonna be a fairly small, fairly easy made house. And then once we build maybe a few of them or something, we might move on to something different. Actually, it feels like maybe... Shouldn't we have a potter, guys? Or should we get a potter later on? It kind of feels like the windows that the potter has might suit in better with this, and it actually would probably suit in with the wall. I'm not sure when we can actually get a potter though. Is it the one after the mason? I don't know. Maybe we can make one house and we do it with this normal window to start with, because we will need people, and then we can just destroy the house if we get different windows. But I think those potter windows would be really nice for this. Many small rooms around a large room in the middle. Yeah, we might try that later on. I'm looking at some simple housing. Actually, maybe this should be in a 2-story house. So it will be a little bit more advanced than I was thinking at first. Let's try that, could be interesting. And let's remove the table and the chairs for now. Love BANTO, thanks man. Okay, so we're gonna do some stair here, not gonna have it that wide. I'm not sure why the default one is 4 in width. I guess someone likes to have that wide stairs, a little bit overkill in my opinion. So I wanna have a stair to go up here to the 2nd floor. Then maybe, yes, maybe it will be 1 block wider around this. I'm not sure if we should do it. Maybe we do it at just one side. No caveman game, BANTO. What caveman game are you talking about? Are you talking about Conan Exiles? So we're gonna go up here. And then we want to go for a similar color that we got here to start with, at least around this. I'm not sure if we should make it stick out really, like we could maybe go like this. Far Cry Primal for sure. No, build a city in mountain, in caves. Oh, we might have to do that someday, not today though. Today we're gonna try to make like a Roman female town pretty much. Which is very new to me. Okay, so before we continue with that, let's get someone ready to do some work for being a farmer perhaps. Maybe Autumn Guar in here. Let me know guys if you wanna get your name in by the way, and I will gladly add you. So here are Rayyas, I did add you. Let's get some... oh, we never put out the trappers field. There we go. I think I'm gonna make the farms the normal way this time, by the way. I don't feel like I want to drag out a million of these fields for the moment. So we're gonna go this way. It's not as efficient as the other way, but it still works out pretty good. But we're also gonna tweak the farmer. This is probably gonna be too much. We're gonna tweak the farmer also so we are not hauling any resources. It's only gonna be doing the job pretty much. People are all females. Not really all of them, I would say. Maybe the ones that's not taken is. Before, when I randomized it, I got just one guy and only females, but change that one. Can I solder a legionary? Yeah, maybe you can be that. I think I had a pretty good body, right? Oh no. Or is you screwed, man. I might have a good, awesome beard, but your body's not fit for being a soldier, man. Because we got that going, we got the trappers field going. People are working a bit. Maybe we should put them to a little bit more work though. They are standing around being lazy. So perhaps we can go and scatter, like, gather all these resources in the wild. So meanwhile we're designing, we will actually be getting stuff. Should be pretty good. So let's see if I have some... we don't have that. I was thinking of putting out some crates, but I guess we don't have them yet. Can make a little bit of bigger stockpile. BANTO, can I be Centurion? In Attila they are called both. Emperor for me, please. Yeah, you can maybe be the Emperor, man. Hello, Jara, how you doing, man? I don't know if I want to make this like... Didn't want to change the entire thing there. If I maybe want to make so it goes out one... Look at that, why did it become brown? You can clearly see that I have that one selected. That's so weird. What? Why is the game doing this to me? Okay, so I'm gonna make it go out just one. Hopefully that's gonna work out. Bad Wi-Fi, that sucks, man. Something like that, and then we're gonna make a nice entrance. Actually, we're gonna have like a tiny balcony here. This one we kind of want to have in wood. That'd be kind of decent sized, maybe. Yeah, I think that's a good size. Let's see, I'm not sure, like, what do I want to put here? I want to have some reeling around this. Some reeling railing. Not sure how I want this to look, though. We could maybe go like that. Yeah, I guess that could work. Maybe we should, I don't know. I guess it kind of works to have the same color for the entire thing. It says I'm offline. Hope it's working for you other guys. And maybe we should, I'm not sure if we should have it so dark here. Like maybe we should go for like a brighter color overall for this. Let's remove this thing again here. Yes, so it's easier to add this. You are on, BANTO. That's good, man. Glad to hear I'm still on here. Okay, so let's see. Wanna do some nice things here. Some reeling. So I'm gonna go for this one. Doesn't stick out too much. I want to have some columns to go up to this, and I'm not sure if you should do them like fully white or if you should go a little bit grayish for them. I'll try this one first. Guess it could work, maybe. Not sure if it should be something like that or if it should just be like this. Need a door here, down here. Okay, so that could work out. This is gonna be one of the more simple houses. We're gonna start out with something. Thinking of moving the windows that we got downstairs, upstairs, and we're gonna remove these. Then we might go for the bed that I accidentally removed, another one. Noob question. How the heck do you place slab blocks so quickly like that? I guess it's a hotkey. Hello, Sombrero. I'm not sure what you mean so quickly. I just clicked them out pretty much. But if you mean this thing here, when I remove them, I just press Ctrl Z. Then you will go back just like with Photoshop or Paint or some software like that. Okay, Jara, too bad you can't watch, and hope to see you soon again, dude. But you should be able to select also quality gyro if you can listen. If you listen to what I'm saying now, if you can listen, not sure if you can. So you should be able to also like set up the quality that you want to have on the stream also. I usually run my own stream when I'm streaming in like low quality, not take much bandwidth. Okay, so we're gonna have beds up here too. This would be a house for like 4 people. I'm not sure if you would be sleeping 4 people in a house like this in Rome. I guess it would be like 2 people maybe in total, but we're gonna go for 4. That's what I want to go for. We don't really have much decoration and stuff like that, so not much we can do with that for the moment. Perhaps we're gonna have some windows at the sides here. I really wish I had other windows now, like the pottery windows, but we're gonna get them eventually, and we're gonna see if we prefer that over these. Romanian quality connection. Yeah, that's good, Radu. So good. I'm sure, like for the other side, maybe we skip windows. Down here, maybe we can have like a small one. It just feels kind of weird to not have a single window down here, but maybe one down there would be good enough. So we're gonna go for kind of a reddish roof. I'm not sure if we should go for like this one and maybe combine it with some different variation of it, or if we should go for... I guess the clay can is the one. A good roof for this. Kind of look like the clay suits him better, and that's kind of troublesome since we don't really have clay. So normally 20 to 30 people lived in a house. Oh, I guess a few houses though had a little bit less people. Yeah, kind of interesting. So since I want to change the slope for this, we don't want to have too much slope. So what we're doing is to, instead of like going 1 block up each time like that, which makes a pretty pointy roof, going up 2, which makes it even pointier. We're gonna go, instead we're gonna go 2 blocks in, or even more, and that will make it way less pointy, and that's kind of what I'm gonna go for with this. And it looked kind of hotel styly. I love those pillars and stuff. Let's see here, I kind of want to use these. I'm almost thinking of using this and just do like an instant build for it, just so we can see it. But maybe these corners, from what I've seen when I was looking at this thing, is that like the edges here, they do not really have this same roof color. They are more like white on the edges. Not sure if I'm wrong, but that's kind of what I saw with it. So we're not done with it, that's for sure. So perhaps, I'm not sure like if it should be here, that's gonna be white. I'm just gonna try it, try to remove this first. I'm gonna put like a white color on top of this. And I'm thinking of maybe making it so it goes up like 1 above the rest. I'm not sure if that's the correct way of doing it. Maybe it's the wrong way, I'm just gonna try it at least. I'm gonna try it out of this side. I'm trying a lot of things. Instant build, BANTO's new friend. Yeah, I would love to build it, but in the beginning of this we don't really have a potter, and I feel like I want to make a house that is kind of the theme we're going for. It's a bit interesting. I'm not sure if we should make this roof continue down. Maybe it should. I don't know if this is turning into some kind of different style. BANTO is making his own style of it. Egg fry, hello. I know this is weird, but it is me, Potato Man. Hello, dude, man. How you doing? No, I will be bad as shit, sorry, BANTO, but I can't hear you because my Wi-Fi is bad. Okay, so I don't know if this is right or if it's wrong. We probably want to add in some color variation to this. So let's see here, let's just try to like make stripes in this thing. So this one, I think this looks almost exactly the same. Maybe it's actually what we want for it, because they look so similar but still different. So maybe that's really what we want for this. Forgot your password? I remember when I was working on the electronic store and it came in like an older lady and she was like, oh, I can't log into my email address anymore. Why can't I do it? You have to type in your password. Password? What's that? Why do I need a password? Can't you just do like recovery? That should work out. As long as you know the password for your email address. So it's gonna be together. The middle is gonna be like a different story, I guess. A lot of work he has to do this tiny little extra thing, but I think it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna make it overall look better, I think. Doesn't matter, it happens a lot. Okay. But the good thing with Twitch, it seems nowadays that you can actually set the quality even for people who don't have super many viewers, like me. Like in the past, you needed to be a partner or you needed to have loads of views for actually allowing other people to like set the quality on your stream, but it seems like it's working out even on my stream now, so that's pretty good. Definitely not enough food. Let's go and take a pause from that and we're gonna gather some berries. Maybe we want to get a second farmer because I feel like the farmer is going pretty bad for the moment. Aris, maybe you could be... Maybe you're gonna be my farmer and later on you're gonna be my cook, so it will be the same thing as it was last time. Hope you don't mind too much about that, dude. We'll make some delicious food before with the Janley in the previous town. I think this is going to be a very interesting town to do. It's going to be very interesting to do. Then we need to make some cool like towers later on. The nice walls. It feels like the Romans had a little bit different towers, not this like medieval tower that I usually do. Would be cool if there were just some kind of like repaint feature for this. That would help out a lot, so we don't have to remove, add, remove, room, remove, add, remove, add, remove, room, remove, add, remove. So many clicks just to do that pretty much. Okay. That makes it a little bit more interesting. I still don't like these windows. Still don't like those windows. It would probably look way better if we actually had the potter's windows, but we don't have the potter's window, so we have to go with the best thing we can get for the moment. But I think it looks pretty nice. Are missing a part here though. First attempt at least. So we're gonna instant build for this. The reason, like I said before, is because we don't have a potter and we want to progress and we don't want to make houses that looks the wrong way. Did I make this correct? Yeah. Oh yeah, it looks like it is. This one is not sticking up one extra though, but I think it's fine. The BANTO Empire. I think it looks pretty nice. I'm gonna save this house just to have it. Let's change this farmer also to only be doing the work. Ours is just gonna be farming, nothing else for him. That should be very good. Maybe we should plan out a little bit with the road. We could do that. I wonder how we want that to look. If we should go like normal grayish road, or maybe we should be more like a white mixed road. White with a little bit of gray in it. Gotta be a lot of clicking to do this. I have a feeling that it's gonna be a lot of that. So I guess what we could do is to do roads kind of like this, so we can maybe do them brighter and sure. Maybe it should be brighter. And we can fill in some patches of even more brightness. Do some random like that. We pretty much use these two. It kind of seems like they had roads fairly close to one another. So I guess we should try to do that also. It's almost like the road is going around right next to everything. And I see that this is actually with the foundations. We don't want to use that. We want to use this one actually. To move faster on the road. Then we can do some here. I don't know if we want to go like... Because when I look at some inspiration for this, it kind of looks like... they almost have it like that. But maybe that's the way we should go. We're like pretty much covering everything in. Let's get someone to be a soldier. Radu maybe. Lena. Duraboy is gonna be a soldier. Our first one. It'll be the best material for being a good soldier for now. Ring the sword man. Smash those little woodlings. Be easy fight for us. Okay, let's go head over here. But this can be pretty interesting. What, mate? So then, oh, changing typing. Then we add in patches of this darker thing. It'd be very like random putting these out. I would love if you can make like your own texture, like you already have like these that are random. How could you do this to me, BANTO? What have I done to you? Like these ones are really nice because they have like kind of like textures pre-made for them. I would love if you can make your own. And just save it. Even for like walls, it would be really awesome if you could do that. You want to be a centurion? Or maybe you will have a chance later on. But now it's gonna be a Duraboy. What's the best material for it for the moment? Maybe he will be a teacher later on. Name someone else after me with better skills. But I think, wasn't you pretty good? 5 body and 5 free spirit is kind of good at least. Could be a footman at least. Footman or maybe an archer even. So I'm gonna actually build this thing around here. I actually missed a thing here, but it shouldn't be any problem to just add a tiny little patch in. Even this should give us a little bit of net worth. And we need more of these houses. So I'm gonna try to actually get the pottery pretty quick so we don't have to instant build pretty much every house. So I think once we get the mason can make the potter's cutter, but we do probably have to go up a little bit in levels. And we don't really have many people who can actually be doing stuff for the moment. Let's see here, maybe Elena could be like something. Like a crafter. Rather can't be a crafter, like he has one in mind. It's super bad for being a crafter. But you can probably be a soldier later on. But maybe for now we keep you as a worker. This is really weird, by the way. You see this graphic glitch? It happens pretty often when making road nowadays. Seen so many times recently. It's like the grass is still there and then we get to this thing. Awesome, we beat it. Ward Strode has joined us with a really good body and amazing spirit. That's pretty good and decent mind at least. Farmer level 1, so I think having 2 farmers definitely sped us up a bit. But maybe when I expand this, we will need silkweed. We will also need flowers. Even though we do have quite a bit of them in the terrain around here. Doesn't hurt to have a bit more. Let's see if we do have some boxes we could put out. We can have some boxes next to the house here for some decoration and stuff. That should be nice. Want to get a well house, but I kind of like it so far. Hopefully we're gonna be able to put this together in a good way. So I'm gonna make another house, and maybe we put it next to this. It looks like they put a lot of houses pretty close to one another when they were doing these Roman houses. So I'm thinking maybe that I will actually take the house we already made, and then we're gonna change a few parts a little bit around this. Maybe we should buy a new armor. Let's see if we can sell a few stuff. Don't need a pelt for this moment, so we can sell a few of those. And I'm making extra tools, so those should be able to sell. That's a little bit of cash, then we can buy this new armor. It's gonna be awesome. So I'm thinking of adding this house that we just made here, and then we're gonna kind of like make changes to it. We're gonna change a lot of it, but I'm just gonna take like the base of it. Then we're gonna change these things, so we're not gonna have a balcony thing here. What were you cooking, man? Ars, what was you cooking? Any nice food? So I want to make it like a roof that's gonna go out here with a little bit of slope, not much, just a little bit. And I don't know, maybe this should be kind of in some kind of woodcutter. So it could go out maybe 3. We'll go out maybe 3 more. I'm not sure, maybe that's too far. Maybe it's perfect. It'll be perfect. Something like that. We go all the way here. We go. Jan throws food into the chat. Just a huge salad with the chicken. That sounds nice, man. We're having some feta cheese with it. That's a real taste. I don't eat that very often, but it do taste delicious, so. Here will be a roof. I think we need to maybe make it go out. Yes, maybe it stops here at the very last one. So we're gonna do the same thing as we got above here. We're gonna make roof a little bit more interesting with adding in these things. It would love like a paint feature, would be awesome. Would change and speed up a lot of things if I had that. Here it works out pretty good. Oh, this is actually misplaced. This one needs to be here if you want it to be center, but the question is, do I want to have it in center? Some Greek cheese, I think you know what I mean with that. Those are nice, man. What did I eat? I ate schnitzel today. I changed this a bit. Like that, and then we go out this. So now we will not be able to do this exact way. We have to like redo it a little bit. Because now it's an equal number, and that means that we will have the same thing in the middle here, down here. Or do we put it at a different spot? Like, we don't have to keep that one in the middle. We can actually do it like this, to be honest. Then we don't even have to have a double thing. You like long schnitzel? Eat it with lemon? Nope. I eat it with my fist. I eat it, I don't know, like with potatoes and sauce and what's this called in English? Like the green thing. I don't remember what the name is in English for it. In Swedish it would be gurka. That would be the Swedish name. I'm doing something weird here. Let's redo a little bit of things here. This one has to be a different color pretty much. This one should be this color. Schnitzel with fries and cream sauce is the best. I never eaten it with like fries, but I guess that would be kind of nice. But it would probably be even nicer if you like made like the schnitzel yourself instead of like an bought one, which you only like stick up. What am I doing with the roof? I don't know what I'm doing at the moment. It's so confusing, these two colors, which one I'm gonna use. Oh wow, they look so similar, the colors. Okay, now I think I'm on the right way at least. Could be the right way now, nice. Gurken, is that pickles? Yeah, it could be, but like longer, I'd say it. I'm just gonna remove this. It's gonna be easier almost to like just remove these. I'm just gonna do it step by step. Okay, so now we need this brightish one. And we need a darkish one-ish. Another one. Then another one. Cucumber is the raw, long, tasty ones. Yeah, that's what I had. That's the name of it. Cucumber. It's the name that I didn't remember. What? Another one, another one. Okay, so I'm gonna move the windows for this. It's kind of nice to like reuse a template like this. It can save quite a bit of time, and it will look kind of similar. It's like there were kind of many of these houses that look fairly similar. Gonna move something like that, kind of have it centered. I'm not sure, like maybe I want to go for the smaller windows. Let's try the smaller ones. Maybe they look pretty sweet here. Maybe that actually looks better, and then we have the long ones for the side. Rather have the big cucumbers. Okay, so then we're gonna have something under this thing, maybe to hold this up so we can do these pillory thingies. We can make this one a little bit wider, maybe not. It's gonna be in a way for this window. We only have chicken soup and chicken with noodles left. Chicken with noodles sounds nice. We build an entire cucumber between us and Mexico and we let the tomatoes pay for it. Daily update. We beat it, guys. Another one joins us. We got Tibber. Tibber Pounder. With amazing beard. White beard. The old guy. Gandalf has joined us, or is it Dumbledore? Could be both of them. 2 kilo of noodles. It's a lot, man. So I kind of like how this looks. It's fairly like similar to another house. Don't know if we would like this to like stick out outside. Not sure if we would like that. This would be going out one step. Maybe it do look better. I think that might actually look better. Let's do another save for this house. So we have like 2 variations of this. Still look fairly similar. So what we're gonna have to do, maybe soon we can actually get an pottery going. Let's see if we can promote someone to be a mason to start with at least. Gonna go with, let's see, maybe Tibber will be the mason. So let's get the workbench and then we have to do a lot of crafting to get up in levels. Also want to get the well for the cafe mod so we can actually get some drinks going. I think that should be pretty good. It's gonna go in again and we're gonna see also for the potter cutter. Level 2 mason, okay. I guess maybe the mason's also the one we promote to be the cutter, so we might get a potter pretty soon, so maybe we can actually build that house on our own. It would be possible. Would be nice to actually build the houses. So perhaps we can add a little bit more of this road around. Since we already saved the house, it should be fine to do this. I'm not gonna go way too far around it, so we still have so we can keep houses fairly close to one another. Like that. Add in a little bit of random coloring. That's pretty good, pretty good. Love random coloring. Yeah, we gotta do some of that. I kinda like this theme so far. I saw some other houses which looks pretty interesting, like they have some kind of shape. I'm not sure like if people just live in those houses. It's gonna make like a general shape for it, but pretty much something like this. Is this 26 by 26? Yeah, and then they have, let's see here. go and we would remove 4 on each side. So like that. Probably we'll keep it bigger though, like 2 more block on each one maybe. And then they're kind of like this pretty much. Then they have another wall there. Then they have roofs here. I'm not sure what they had, was if there was a living here, what they was doing, because they do not look really big, those houses. But maybe there were rooms in each, like small rooms around it. Maybe a garden in the middle. Then it was like roof over this thing. So I think that is something we can add later on, something like that. Let's harvest a bunch of stuff again. I think we might need a little bit more storage, since it doesn't seem like they're like carrying things around for the moment. So I guess we can add a few ones here for now. Public bathhouse, that's what I used it for. Oh, we should make a public bathhouse. We need a therme. Don't know the English word. Roman house. Okay, Race, I'm gonna check it out. Oh, so that's a bathhouse, and you can even see the inside of it. So maybe we make something like that. Put it down, and we might use to do that. Would be interesting. It could work in the water, right? I guess it could maybe work in the water. I think it would be hard to get the water to be at one of the spots though, but maybe it could work. Like maybe we could put it here. And I guess the way we would like to do it then is to do an instant build for that one, because I think then maybe the water will actually stay in it. That can be kind of interesting, but what was there's like numbers in that? Was that the rooms where people were like going and they slept there, or was it just like rooms where people like had their clothes and undressed and stuff? What was like all the smallest room for? Was it like toilets? Rooms, the rooms are above. Oh. Let's see what the masons do now. Can we make wells? We can make wells. Nice. Can make 6 wells. We can harvest the water easily. And potter's cutter, that's queued up. And we need to go actually and dig to get some clay going. So maybe we'll go here. Kind of far away, but at least we don't destroy the terrain next to us then. So we're just destroying a little bit for the goblins that want to live here, so we're taking out their dirt. The big Ray sand was a normal Roman city house, not a spa. Really, it looks kind of like a spa almost. With water and everything. Dear boy is level 1, awesome. But he's getting kind of low on health actually. And by the way, the gardener, they didn't rally before, if you saw when I was playing this game, and I actually write to the person making a mod for it, and it should be fixed now. I updated my mod, so hopefully now the gardener will actually be rallying and running to the flag when they rally. So it's really awesome that the people in the community that are making the mods are responding really, really quick and fixing stuff, so that's awesome. I'm surprised that no one had like spotted the bug before. Not at least reported it. Let's see if we can get some clay here. We should get some clay when digging in here. So some things we need a potter if we can have those windows, and we also need to get an herbalist, and after the herbalist we need to get an cleric, and before we can get the cleric from the herbalist we need to get a weaver. So there's a lot of different professions we have to get really. So let's make a herbalist staff, and we can make weaver spindle. Act normal for once. It's like, it sounds like when you're gonna clean a room or something and just push the dust under the thing, the rug. Guys, let's put up an act to be normal, guys. Why is no one digging there? They are not really busy with anything. I mean, now they're eating, but they wasn't like really busy with anything. Restocking items. I guess they have a billion of items to restock, so that kind of makes sense. So let's maybe change one to not be doing that. So yeah. That guy will be doing mining, Radder's also doing mining. So we need a little bit more net worth. 3 mean beds and you get 1 bronze breastplate. That's pretty awesome. That's a really good trade actually. I could have given those beds already, to be honest. Let's make a few extra ones just so we have a few of them. And we're gonna maintain some shields. Always good to have some basic armor extra. Always nice some extra protection. So now we're getting a little bit of clay here, so should be able to make the potter's cutter. And let's put out some wells. The thing is that if you don't give them water, they will actually be, I think it's 20%, something like that. Become 20% slower without it. I'm gonna put the wells here for now at least. Let's free them. They always have problem with the wells, by the way. Like to put them out. There's always like 2 free ghost wells that they never put out to me. And I have to like go, and if it happens, like you can go and click one and then can click this reddish thing, undeploy, and then they would take that one and put it there. But this time they took all 4 and actually did it the right way. I'm kind of surprised by it. But like almost never happens. So we really need someone to become a herbalist. I guess Ward Stroden is pretty good for that. Good body and a really good spirit. The spirit is really good for the healing, so that should be good for us. Okay, there we go, we got a herbalist. We don't have super many flowers, that's the hard thing, like in the beginning. The herbalist. Hello Burger, how you doing, man? We started in a new town today, we're making like a Roman town. So we got the very first house. And then we have another one planned here, a little bit different one. Very similar, very similar, but still a little bit different. So that's what we got so far at least. Now I'm trying to get an herbalist up so we can start to heal my soldier and also to progress towards getting a cleric eventually. You forgot it is Monday. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I like it. This was suggested in the Discord by Arkas and the guys in there, so I have to thank them for the IDs. Okay, so we need a lot more flowers. Let's see if we have a few ones around. We can move them back to town, so we can harvest them easier and faster and everything. Gonna move them back. And we don't really have to like do any work to like keep this going. It's just gonna be taking care of themselves pretty much. We have a billion of like silkweed. Don't think I'm gonna like move all the silkweed and not over. It's just too much to move, but this is fairly close really. I don't feel like we actually have to remove everything next to the base. Just a little bit more flowers. I remember in the past when you can actually put out the flowers that you are like you farm the flowers, something like that, and you could actually like put them out. Pretty awesome. I like to decorate with those, but you can't really do that anymore. You're not working at the moment, enjoying the free time. Oh. Faye hates you, he doesn't want to join. No, Faye, don't hate me. I'm just gonna open my window, by the way. It's so warm in my room. It always gets warm in my room like when I close my doors, so be right back in a few seconds. Okay, so we're back again. Had to open my window to snow landscape. So now we have a little bit of flowers, at least a little bit close to us. And we'll see, we do have the potter's cutter, so we should be able to promote. I think it is the mason that we do promote to it. Yeah, we need to be, wow, level 4 mason, wow. I guess we have to do a bunch of more crafting. It doesn't hurt, we can get a few of these chairs and we can get some beds. But more, maybe some lights. It's gonna take quite a bit of stone to go up in these levels. Some of these windows. Door. I guess a cook spoon. We're gonna maintain this weapon. I guess it doesn't hurt to make a few more chests. Okay, so we still need to dig quite a bit in there. We don't have so many people, so everything is taking a little bit longer. I'm so used to have like 30 people in the town, so this goes way slower when you have fewer people, even though at least we don't have it as buggy as we do have with many people. I don't know, maybe we can actually put to... Let's put to actually build this. I think we can do quite a bit of parts. It pretty much is just the roof that we will actually not be able to do. So just building the parts before the roof should give us quite a bit of net worth. Now giving my people even more work to do. Damn you, BANTO, that's what they're thinking. It should be pretty easy, like we need 7 clay bricks and the wood we do have, that's quite a bit of wood actually. Hello Ildred, how you doing man? Is it morning for you again? Wadstrodden, level 1 herbalist, awesome. Now we should be able to make some of these bandages. Yeah, we're running a new town today, we're kinda gonna make it like some Roman theme with suggestion through the Discord, so that's what we're gonna do today. Got 2 houses so far. We did instant build the first one, but the second one I'm planning on actually not instant building. We're trying to get a potter early on, which is kinda hard to get a potter this early on, I would say. I still have all the other professions, because we need to get a weaver, we need to get the herbalist to become a cleric, and it's just a lot of people we need to occupy. Just having morning coffee, awesome man. It's very sunny here today, that's good to hear. Here it's very dark and it's kinda late. Not really that late to be honest. But like yesterday I fell asleep so early, I fell asleep at like 6 or something. I've been so tired like for over a week now, so I hope it's gonna be gone soon because it's pretty annoying. Because I wanna make more videos and more streams, but I really haven't felt like the energy lately. I don't know why really. So let's see, do we want to buy something? This could save time to buy some thread. Like if we get the opportunity to buy leather, I will buy it an instant because that's what we need to get a cleric. It'd be really awesome. Because if we don't get like a trade, like a merchant for that, we actually do have to get a weaver and then we have to make the leather bundle. And now I'm trying to get up the mason. The mason has to go all the way to level 4 before they can actually become potter, which is kind of crazy. And one reason I also want to get the potter is because then we can use the clay windows, which I think would be cool for a Roman town, really. Maybe I should try to make that house that was raised and sent it, right? Like, I don't know how it's gonna work if I try to put it in water. Or if you should just make, we can make fake water also. That's also a possibility. Like, for example, you would we do something like this. It would be coolest to have water, but it's gonna be kind of tricky to do that. We can do like water in this way. We can add in like patches of different colors to it. Maybe even this one. Not sure how that one looks. That looks pretty nice actually. Yeah, BANTO. BANTO lives out in the wide forest. So I'm thinking of maybe making this bigger house here, or maybe in between here. And I guess we're gonna make this a little bit raised up. Gonna make it raised up with the suggestion for raise. So maybe something like that. Let's see here. I think that could work. And then the back will be a little bit wider, I guess. Perhaps like this. BANTO has been in civilization for ages. Yeah, I visited civilization today actually. I kinda like being not in cities and also like being in cities. Kinda like them both. Like to have the options to be able to go in and out of the cities. So we're gonna do something like this. I'm gonna go for some basic floor to start with. This color. A nice little stair to go up here. I don't know, maybe we should actually like... Maybe we should raise this up one more step, because then the stair is gonna look more interesting. That's gonna make it more interesting. Maybe we can make it 4 or 5 width. Let's see what we have here. 7, 6. So we make one more that should be the same pretty much. Yeah, there's nature and pretty quiet here also. From Bavaria. Where is Bavaria? Okay, and see here, maybe there will actually be one more step. Actually, maybe let's do it like this. This is pretty high up, really. Maybe make this slightly a little bit bigger here. Maybe even more. Did he say where is Bavaria? I don't know where it is. Bavaria is like Atlantis. What? Yeah, the Oktoberfest, German Beer Fest. Beer Fest, yeah, I heard about that. Never been to it though. So let's get some columns for this. Remember this one? It's almost the same as the flooring. Do it like that. Because of Bavaria, everybody thinks Germans have the Oktoberfest everywhere. It's pretzel and wear lederhoses. Yeah, that's exactly how it is. That's what happens. Let's see, I'm gonna go for the ecru color again. I want a little bit of color variation for this. Winter hazel. So we're gonna go for this one pretty much all around this thing. Bavarian should be its own country? Oh. It's so nice when the game is so smooth like this. When you get further in a longer game, it really starts to be sluggish. Like even putting out slabs, it takes such a long time just for the slab to get out there. I just love when the game is so smooth like this. So awesome. Mildred, Bavaria is a region of Germany in the southeast part. Oh, maybe I even been closer then. Ah, oh, maybe I actually have seen like photos from that place. Because when we was in Germany, was gonna go like down. It was kind of like southeast of Germany, and we saw some pictures. It was kind of like mountains almost, and it was like old. Not sure if it should call it fortresses, but it was like stone buildings up in the mountains, like bridges and cool stuff like that. We was thinking of visiting that, we never did it, but it looked really cool. I'm not sure if that's that place, but it looked really awesome. It's a mythical land with beer, lederhosen and strange folk music. Building pretty good here, even though we do not have the clay yet. This house is gonna be very interesting to see how this is gonna turn out. So let's see here, we're gonna go for this one. So here we're gonna actually split. This is where gonna split apart a bit the buildings. I'm using a lot of inspiration from that Rayyas sent to me. Though I'm making a little bit like wider here. It isn't as wide on that one that I got, but it's nice to see how this can turn out. Yeah, we wonder when we were in Germany where that Ausfahrt was. It seems like a very popular place in Germany. It was everywhere, it was on Autobahn, it was just Ausfahrt everywhere and we never found that place. Okay, so I think something like that, and then we're gonna have a roof on this. Maybe we'll go... I think we should go up too. I keep the same here. It's gonna be kind of like open somewhere. Let's see here, maybe there. It's gonna be the open space, but I'm keeping it like that for now. It'd be interesting to make this roof. I think it's gonna be kind of annoying to make. Maybe not. Maybe it will not be that annoying. Looking BANTO, it will be huge. Yeah, it will be really big. So we're gonna go up here. It's kind of interesting that this is not centered, so I'm not sure if it should be centered. But I think it could be pretty interesting when it's not centered, because the roof will look slightly different everywhere. Will be a little bit different slopes on it. Because this one, it already... This side already like hits this thing. Meanwhile, at this side it's gonna keep going for a lot longer. Another one joins us. BANTO, did you start? Yeah, we started with this town today. Started fresh, suggestion from Arkas and the guys in the Discord to go for some Roman town. I never done something like this, so totally new thing for me. But it's always interesting to do something new in this game. Maybe later on, while I try to do this thing, I'm gonna become a pro Roman builder. I wonder how it's gonna go together here. Because this has to kind of like go... Gotta have to figure this out somehow. If it would be in centered, it would be way easier to do it. Actually, by the way, I'm doing this the wrong way. This is gonna be kind of hard to do. Let's remove a little bit of roof here. Like when you get up to a certain point, it's actually supposed to go down again. So maybe if I go like this, I'm not sure if you should do it already. Maybe this one should actually go up one more step at least. And after that point, it can start to go down. Perhaps, or maybe it should go up one more. I think it could go down. But it also has to like go together with this. It's really tricky to do this. Leberkäse, what is that? Never heard of. This one, I think I will move this center part just a little bit. Just make it a little bit smaller, like that, perhaps. Means we could maybe go up one more here, Maybe that would be good. That one, I guess we should do something like that, perhaps. Not really sure. Maybe we just have to remove under this. And here we will go down again. Liver put in bread. I'm not sure if I would eat that. I think I never eaten liver. It doesn't look good. So this roof was very weird to do. They're not supposed to look the same, by the way, since we don't have it centered. What is your inspiration for our Roman architecture? Like us looking at some for some games, and now we got this one from Rayyas. We're kind of like a bathhouse thingy almost, something like that. And I guess we should have some columns or something on the inside here where these meet. Maybe a different color. Maybe we go for this one. Just a little bit. That's kind of dark, really. I definitely feel a little bit unsure when I'm making this because it's such a different style when what I normally do. It's like I'm making my own version of this. Not so open here compared to the thing I was looking at, but maybe, you know, I can make my own one. Struggle to look through this thing is real. And so, build your own interpretation of it. Yeah, just that. Like, I'm trying to make a little bit own version of this thing, but it's kind of hard. Like, I'm not used to it, so we're gonna find some way of doing it. Hello, Janly. Good to see you. How you doing? Throw me some food. BANTO is the builder god. I feel very unsure for this one though. Thanks, man. And let's see here. These are definitely not centered, but at the same time, this thing is not supposed to be centered. And I want them to like go with the roof together. I think that should be fine. Nice. I think I might actually perhaps like change the color in the middle just to make it stand out a little bit more. Hope your knee is feeling better, Jelly. The roof is wrong. The roof is not supposed to look the same both sides, if that's what you mean. Actually, it's supposed to be a little bit different since this is not centered. Not sure if that's a good idea, but that's what I was kind of going for. Maybe that picture that I saw was just fooling me. Yeah, no problem, man. I would probably also think about it if I saw someone doing it. Okay, so we're doing something like this then. And let's see, let's make a little bath thing here. Let's see, maybe we do it here. I'm gonna go try this color. I'm gonna make it like stick out, maybe around. I'm not sure if you should have so it's like a water around. Maybe we can just change the color around it to maybe be kind of a stone color. That looks way darker than when it looks on the picture. Even this one looks kind of dark. Maybe we should go for the normal, like this water. It doesn't look like water. It feels like this should go maybe down one. Yeah, I think this is the way we want to have it. Your knee is fine now. Good to hear. Good to hear. So I'm just gonna do some random spots. Some nice stuff. Let's see how this one will look together. That's gonna look real horrible. Gonna go for this one. Yes, a slightly darker one. There we go. So it would be a little bathy placey. So then I want to make like, let's make it like a little dress room. Then we're gonna make kind of like some bench thing where you can sit down, drop your gloves and get ready to bath. Perhaps we can put some dressers. I don't know if that makes sense. Try at least. You don't love food anymore? Why do you not love food anymore? How dare you not love food anymore? So I'm gonna make another one of these. Another room. Another. So go for it like that. That's too high. Another little room. I'm not sure, maybe we should have like another one of these. But it should be possible to have a lot of people in that one. They're gonna be so disappointed when I go here and they think it's water, but it's actually just stone colored blue. They're gonna be so disappointed when they come here to go to the bath when they realize they can't actually go in it. So maybe, I don't know if we should have like another one of these. We need to have a way at least to get up to like these houses where they're like sleeping at and stuff. Gonna do a stair there. Well, nice, we're beating it. See what color we're gonna go for this. That one's kind of nice. Banto, where are you building? We're building a new town, like a Roman town. So we got suggested by ours and those guys in the Discord to make like a Roman town, so trying something brand new that I've never done before. And let's see a little bit with the professions, by the way, so we can do some stuff. Make a couple more bandages. Maintain 5. We want to get the books soon. See if we can promote someone to be a weaver, so we can get that going for a bit. Norse is gonna be my weaver. We don't have it yet. Oh, there it is. You perv. Perv sounds so funny. Okay, so stair to get up here. We're going to have rooms. I hope I can fit the rooms here. I might actually... I was thinking of making it stick out, but maybe just one block. I don't want to make it stick out too much. Add a little bit, like one more block should be good. And actually we're going for darker color on top, so that should actually be pretty nice. Since we know the stair is going to be there, perhaps we could add something more, I don't know. Maybe we can add some columns next to this. Be good, and we can add some more of these. Perhaps we can add some lights to these also. Maybe we should go for the stone ones. Let's see, we got some invaders. Let's check them out. Oh no, we got some wolves coming in. Let's rally my people. Kimrada, hello dude. Are you using any mods on this town? I'm using a load of mods. Pretty much all the ones I used before. The settlement, cafe mod, doorway. There's a lot of mods, so you can find all the mods I'm using in my YouTube videos in the video description. This wolf is a little bit tougher than the other ones we met so far. Autumn Gorin is level 3 farmer, nice. Congratulations. Maybe we can start to grow some corn, that should give us a little bit more of food. So I'm gonna add some more of these lights here. Let's see if it looks like the third one. That will make it a little bit more interesting. Okay, we have some decoration we can put on the ground. We can't really make much for the moment though. Can't really make anything for the moment. I'm thinking of changing like a little bit of coloring here. Like I want to make the middle stand out a bit. Not really super much, but just a little. BANTO, did you see the mod I made recently that shows character health in the portrait? I think I saw something about it. I haven't tried it yet though, but maybe I will check it out. That could be pretty interesting. I'm gonna check it out and try it. Okay, so I'm not sure if you should keep this thing. I want to have at least like for getting to the bath, changing rooms to the bath thingy. Arkas got level 4 farmer, awesome. Level 2 herbalist, that's great. And let's get the weaver to work. And I never got a weaver to work, so let's put a weaver to work. And now it's starting to get cold in my room instead. Like before it was super warm, it was way too warm in my room. Now it's too cold. That's the struggle. Open a window, close the window, open window, close the window. That's how it's gonna be. So I'm just gonna close my window for a bit. So be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back again. Yeah, you are as the emperor of the farming fields of the Western Rome. The farm plot emperor. Okay, so I'm not sure if I want to add more of these. Not sure. Maybe we want to do it. They are kind of cool to have a lot of columns, a lot of pillars. One is one too high. Two too high, wow. That should be good. Wish we had a little bit more decoration to put out, but we don't. Like small vases could be interesting. We could pretty much put them out. And they will be added later on. So let's get some more color going on here. Maybe let's go for... Let's try the fawn color. So we need to lower these a bit, like one step. Okay, I guess we need to remove one for each of these. So up here we're gonna have some living space. Kinda nice. I think we might add in this random coloring was got going on here also for this. I think that made it quite a lot more interesting. But let's see. I guess we can't make these rooms super big, but some size at least. I'm gonna go one block outside around this thing. That could be nice. Guess we could maybe keep that, and that will be the outer thing, just inside the walls. Hello, Royal Herald. How there! This is the new settlement of Rome. Messiah Burlehand said you'd be out here, but it's always a bit touch and go in the early days. Shall we get started? Welcome me, lady. By order of the Princess Dana, First Lady of the Senate, and in whose demesne you settle, and with the blessing of the Church of Plenty and those whose wisdom we all prosper. and BANTO falls asleep. All settlement that attained local renown will be hereby recognized as official ascendancy townships, with the rights, privilege, and rewards therefore. Rewards, we want them. Indeed, by the prince's order, elitable towns that have proven their net worth shall win access to architectural, learning, and welfare caravans. Sounds awesome, right? Oh, what comes next? You may gain sufficient renown to advance to a township in any of the three ways. Military glory, favor of the church, the approval of craft masters. Sounds most interesting to you. Military, we're gonna go for that. We're gonna go for centurions. To gain renown with the order of Cid, you must display the courage and valor. I shall give your mason a recipe. Quest for the ingredients to craft the monument of worth of your sword arm. Sounds good, man. Excellent. In addition to appropriation mount. I can't read, guys. Appropriate monument. Your town will also need to accumulate a certain level of net worth. Pretty much net worth, same thing. I shall leave the requirements with you. Should you wish to consult with them again, or should I different path for appeal from our initial chosen road? Thank me, lady. Bid the bounty be upon you, Rome. I shall leave you a bird. Why is he leaving a bird for me? To me summon me to evaluate. Oh. So that's how you summon him. Hello, Durgish man. Dorgino. Because we got the recipe for the mason, so we can craft them. But of course we don't have the ingredients for it yet. So I'm gonna do maybe these walls actually with the normal wall tool. That's gonna save a lot of time, a lot of struggle. But I guess these walls we should do... I don't know, maybe we should go for white walls. Maybe it could be a combination, or maybe that's going to be bad. Let's see. See how this is going to be. Gonna try to start the same for this side. And it actually starts one behind here for some reason. Yeah, my boyfriend hamster or best friend hamster. Yeah, I saw some hamster recently and instantly thought about Janly pretty much. Take them, Harry! Charge forth, minion! Okay, so here we do the slab again. Oh, this looks so different, the color, so let's go for this one. Guess we should add in like a column here. He was at my parents' house, where he was taken care of by a guy who took care of the whole farm. Okay, so up here we're gonna have some living space. Low invaders. I think we should still be good. Let's see if we can actually make the book now. We need a letter bundle, I guess. Oh yeah, we never put out the workshop for the weaver, which we always have to do, of course, but they always forget to do it. Wonder what level the mason is now, so we can get maybe a potter soon. Oh, it's level 4, so he can actually become the potter. Let's go for potter then. 10 centimeter real hamster power. Okay, so let's get the potter going. This time I'm actually gonna try really to get him going directly. We will need a lot of clay though. You dig out a bit more in here. Maybe even think about digging down. 10 millimeter. 10 millimeter hamster. Hello, Kwai. We're taking a break from it today and we're checking out some Rome style, but we will most likely return to that mountain town as well. So most likely going to return to that, not too far for now. Let's see here, we want to make some different rooms. So I'm gonna go maybe 5, 6, 7 maybe. Just dragging out so I know where I can put the walls pretty much. People, good night. See you later. Okay, Paula, good night. Thanks for having you today. We can get some nice sleep. I gotta check this out. There's something in the 7 there. I'm pretty sure it's like 8 or something here. Should be. Here we go. Can have a wall between there. Then maybe, I don't know. Let's see, maybe this could work. How far do we got here? So, maybe this should be in the middle. Maybe this should be like more here. We could put the stair here instead. I think that's gonna be better. And maybe we can even have 2 different ones. So maybe something like that, 2 different stairs to get up and get down. Of course, we don't want people to fall down here, so we do something like that. You can actually go a bit up here and then between these like that. Really interesting. Norsa, level 2 Weaver, that's going quick. Let's get the pottery stuff out. We have them ready now. Actually, we only had 1 of them, but we also got the mason. Don't really need it now though. So we can remove this one. That should be better for doing the thing I'm gonna do. Network crash, now you missed everything. No! What will we do? Ooh, exactly, I can't drag there. What's I'm gonna do something like that. I'm gonna like divide this in like different small rooms. Delete the building and rebuild. Okay, we have to do it. Damn it. Remove. You sure you want to? Yes. Remove this building. Okay. We keep it, I guess. Here's gonna be very... We have 6 here, right? Yeah. Okay, so it's gonna actually go one more step. Like that. Should be nice. Guess we can have... Maybe let's do like 4 different rooms or something. It's centered. It's not, so we have to do a Dumbledore for this one. That should be better. I got 8 there, and should it be 8 there? Nice. Ooh, I could have bought leather, but I think we should have it now. Feels like we should have it ready, or maybe even the book. Oh wow, I'm not sure if we have the book. Let's see if we do have the book. Oh, we do have the book. That's pretty nice. 1 footman, 1 cleric. That's pretty good. Done pretty good, even though we've been very busy building. This can be kind of interesting. See that these colors are... maybe we should change them, just make them a little bit brighter. Let's go for that one so it suits in. Going for the gimlet. So we need some beds up here. There's gonna be nice sleeping spots. Maybe we can go for some stone for beds. Or maybe let's go for the mean beds, really. It'd be kind of weird rooms, like it's very tight in this room, to be honest. Maybe we can have some, let's see, maybe they can have some eating here. A little bit of stuff other than just the bed. Be nice. Try a wooden dresser there. Another one here. Maybe this will be a single bedroom. quite a big room, but very like tight pretty much. The whole city of Arkas is asleep in that house, yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much how it is. I guess we're gonna need a ton of beds, so this is gonna be good for us. Can have a writing desk here. You can have a writing desk here, and then they have a chair here, and there's someone sitting here taking in customers for sleeping here. So this would not maybe be like their normal houses. No, invaders! Wow, we got undead. They don't really come that often to us. So that should be easy. One cleric, one footman should be easy for us. You sleep calm when BANTO is not around and putting them to work, yeah. It's true. So I'm gonna make this roof a little bit interesting then. That inspiration thingy. Gonna make the roof like slope in pretty much. It's gonna go like this, and from that it's gonna like slope down. Always a little bit tricky to do it from this way, I think. So, for example, we would start like up here, because we can do that all around, really. And I think I will change these corners, and we're gonna start from here, so we got the same thing going on, at least to start with. Yeah, pretty much something like that, Ferguson. Remove that one. Oh, we can't remove that one. I guess this is the special place, so we do it like that. Do any harm to us? Let's see how far this is gonna go down. It's gonna go do something like this and see when it's gonna like hit this wall. So it's gonna hit it just before that. So the last one will be like on top of this thing, and I think that should work out fairly good. Hopefully it's gonna be the same for all sides. Not sure if it's gonna be. Yes, it should be though. And since I already put this out, that should be very helpful for adding this, so we can pretty much just do like this and drag it around. Brad is a girl. I heard her voice on Discord. First I was thinking that you wrote, he's a girl. Heard his voice on her Discord. I don't have a microphone. You don't have a microphone? Buy some really cheap ones. Some really, really good cheap ones. I think here we go for the same level. Like that, and then we're gonna go one more in here. That's pretty nice, not exactly what I wanted from the beginning. It's kind of weird, really. Kind of weird. It's gonna drain down a lot of water here at least, so the bathhouse is definitely gonna get water. Yeah, so I'm kind of doing this into my own thing now. So these are the windows I wanted before, by the way. Not sure how we're gonna put his window. Maybe we just go for 2 there. Or if we can put maybe 1 in the middle in between them. Let's see. 6 there. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should be the same now. Nice. Maybe up there it could be cool to have windows, I don't know. These windows look really nice, at least. Do that sit perfectly between them? Maybe we could... It's gonna be different for this side, though. Two from the side and 2 different. Should be able to do the same thing here. That's pretty much the same. Windows up in the top there. Oh, how will it look if I add these windows up here? I kind of feel like I want to open up here, but not sure. I guess it kind of looks okay. I wasn't thinking of doing the roof exactly like this. It looks kind of weird, but I think it's okay. Let's get some... we need some lights here. Maybe we can have the one standing on the floor, actually. I don't really use them very often. Looking good, BANTO, because she told me she's going to sleep. Who is going to sleep, Radu? Okay, so I think this looks pretty okay. Like, it is kind of nice. Maybe I'm just being a little bit perfectionist or something. It's really easy to get that with this game. Like, oh, if I did that thing, it would. But like, perhaps to like spice it up a little bit, we can, you know, add in the color variation, because that's gonna make it stand out. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it for this one, but I think I might do it for the front here. Toxic BANTO. Legif. Jilv. Hello dude, how you doing, man? Rather you gone? No, rather don't leave us. He sounds like someone. Who sounds like someone? Me or someone else? Okay, let's keep doing this thing. I think the overall look is gonna be better once we swap these things out. It is BANTO Freeman. Welcome to BANTO Freeman. This is me. The screwdriver. It's perfect. The screwdriver. Okay, let's keep removing these parts. Should have done it from this side also directly, really. BANTO can sing happy birthday. Happy birthday. I don't know. Why would I sing it? I don't really sing. I'm too shy to sing. Too shy to sing. You're having a birthday? Happy birthday, Jenna Lee. May Harry the hamster save you on your birthday. Happy birthday. I think I have been watching his YouTube videos. Yeah, the chance you have done that, man. I have a lot of videos of this game. Let's all go to Janley for the birthday party. Let's get some cake. Let's get some tasty food. BANTO for Sweden's next superstar. Oh my god, good song, BANTO. Yes. Very nice. Wait, 5 hours video. There's like a 5 hours video from one of the streams before. That was a little bit of misclick. This. Froze food, yeah, some nice tasty food would be nice now. Some nice tasty kebabo would be awesome. I feel like I'm pretty satisfied with this. I'm not gonna change the color for this thing. I think they actually finished this. You only need to put some mean beds in it. That's awesome. I wasn't sure if it was gonna have like enough clay for it. And I guess we're not too far away from needing to actually get an blacksmith. Is Rad really gone? Perhaps. I guess we can let my people actually try to build this. Wow, look at that, guys. 110 clay bricks. That's crazy. Let's try let them build this. Let's see if they can do it. Let's see if they're up for the challenge. We're kind of going for like a Roman theme this time. Something I've never done before. And we made like a bath house thingy place now, which we have in here. And we have some rooms also for it. And now I finally got the potter's windows, which kind of maybe I would have wanted to have for these. I think that would be looking kind of nice. Nice, we beat it. We beat the daily goal. Rom Vondes has joined. Yeah, 110 clay bricks is crazy. That's a really awesome body, that's cool. BANTO, the design looks really nice. Thanks, man. Yeah, I was going for like an design that Rayyas showed me, but it feels like it kind of ended up in my very own way. If that's better or not, I don't know, but I kind of like how it turned out, really. Kind of interesting. BANTO, you will let the halflings build the bathhouse. Yeah, we're gonna try to let them build it. See what they can do with it. We're gonna need to dig tons of clay though. We'll probably need to go down deeper here. So let's start making a hole deeper. We have to find all that clay, like loads of clay to make this. 109 EQ. Poor little potter, he's gonna work his ass off. It's cool to have a potter because then we're also getting the clay oil lamps, which looks freaking cool, so that's nice. And also some decoration eventually. Let's see with the weaver if we can maybe maintain some things, like the wall-mounted tapestry, they sell for quite a bit of good of gold. And maybe we can maintain one worker outfit, so speed up the people. Or some armor. Do we even want to make the thick leather vest? I think we have the padded vest for the moment. And perhaps we want to get like a second sword, by the way. Got Radar perhaps. We got Alina, which is even better. And Rose Burley Hands. I think Rose Burley Hands can be a soldier because she has a really good spirit by body and 6 in spirit. Which should make her into like a great knight or something. Spirit, they will be able to like stand around a lot more than the run away in battle and stuff like that. And the body will be good for dealing damage and also taking blows, so need more storage. We have a lot of things lying around outside, so I'm gonna go for some stone chests, so that's gonna be nice. Can I be soldier? I can name Rose after you. Go gently. We got our soldier, perhaps our future knight. What about me joining the town again? Sure, man. You can of course join this town. See what we're gonna go for. You wanna be my potter, perhaps? Gently, no, you're always the cook. Yeah, this time, maybe this time, Aris will be making all the foods, and Gianlu will actually be the one that's gonna eat it all instead. It's gonna nom everything. Hello, Faye-Given. Welcome. How you doing, man? Want to be a worker? Sure, man. I'm gonna add you. Gonna make you to be this guy named Brom. So there we got Qui-Gon. And great wizard, Burger Potter. Burger Potter. There we go, we got quite a few people named. Also have a cleric, if anyone is interested to be the cleric. Am I still living? This is a totally different town. We took a break from the mountain town today, so we're making a new one called Rome, very creative name, and we have a few houses, these two. We made this bathhouse. Yep, I can add you, man, I can add you. See who you gonna be. What, Stroden? Yeah, right, that's gonna be you. Don't take us too serious. We are just normal. This is good, BANTO. Yeah, it looks kind of nice. A very different thing. Interesting to go for a very different style, but it's crazy how much clay bricks we need. That's so crazy. I think I never used that many like clay bricks for anything before. So once we're going down here, we will actually need to... That should be right, like 4 in height. Not sure if that's going to be good enough. We'll need to add these ladders to get up and get down, but it seems like we're getting quite a bit of clay here, so I guess we will be fine. It's just going to take a really long time to actually make all the bricks. BANTO, can I become a knight? But you're my beautiful farmer, man. You could maybe perhaps rename someone later if you want, but... Oh, we're not playing hard mode. I was thinking of doing it, but then I decided to not go for it. Yeah, so we can be more creative, pretty much. But I'm surprised, like, we have like a lot of, like we have a cleric already, and we haven't seen any, like the goblin camp yet. A little bit surprised by it. Because normally I tend to get the cleric like too late, and the marauders come in and they're really, really dangerous. But we will definitely go for hard mode someday. Go for that and try to survive as long as we can. I think we will be able to beat it. The hard thing I would say is definitely when you start to meet those marauders and the goblin in their armor, because they are quite dangerous. Quite dangerous. Definitely need a cleric for that. Otherwise you can become a cook later. Yeah, I can be a cook later. Need to make food for Janlis so she can feast on all the food. And we got Wind Killian joining us. Got pretty balanced stuff. Decent body, kinda not so nice mind, and a kinda good spirit. Poison whole village? No, we don't want to poison them. Don't want to be the cook. From here now I have to make ours the cook in every town. So later on here, I think it will be really cool to add these planters, by the way. I think that's gonna look awesome. So I want to add a little bit more to this road here. Maybe this will be the avenue. They seem to have an avenue pretty often, those Roman towns. Can remove a little bit here. Did I make this with the road? Yeah, I did. Nice. BANTO. Okay, actually, is this the correct color? Or is it this one that we used? Really not sure for the moment. I think it should be this one. Silver sand, cloudy. Just need to see that they look so different when they're not built. We got this tree, the honeybees. Can go and kick it very soon. Good to kick beehives, that's the best way you can do it. Snowstorm in the Netherlands. It was really nice to get a lot of snow here. I was kind of surprised when it came. The only thing that is annoying is when it goes away quick and you get this slushy thing, which is not very nice really. Let's see if we got the pottery wheel. Yeah, we do. This came a little bit later. This is so much smaller than what the potter's kiln is. That's so much bigger. Let's see, maybe we need to add a little bit more storage. I think we want to get another mason eventually. Yeah, so we can make the stone chest. We want one Oreo. I think we have Oreo downstairs, but I haven't eaten them yet. There's actually like a Marabou chocolate which actually have like a big chocolate bar that has Oreo in it. I think there's Oreo one, yeah, it should be. Even like one named Yup, which is like, I think it's a Swedish chocolate. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but it tastes good. Because let's sell those paintings I made for 2 gold each. That gives quite a bit of gold. And let's sell some of those. Let's see if we want to buy something. Maybe some nice flowers. Thinking of maybe these. But I only have one of those. Get 2 of these smaller ones. Yes, you are, Bento. She are that he's a farmer. There he is Ars the farmer. Everyone cheer for Ars the farmer. Cheer for him in chat. Ars the farmer. Just in my fridge. Hell yeah. Go eat them, man. What are you waiting for? Oh, we're gonna need so much clay for this. Let's go to the mine and check it out again. Got so much work to be done. So much salt, I'm gonna kill the crops with it. Yeah, that could have maybe happened. So I want to see maybe how one of these houses could look now that we can make these outer windows. I have actually saved both of them. Okay, we can deal with these verandas first, I guess. But I'm gonna try these outer windows, the putter windows, and want to see how they look with it. Come on, Mr. Varanus. Actually saw some picture they made it like they was using it out the verandas as a mount. Looked pretty interesting. So I'm gonna put out, let's see, maybe we can take this house, the more simple one. And we're gonna put it behind this house. I don't think we're gonna have it now though, but I just want to see how the windows will look for it. Look quite interesting, I'd say. Would be nice to have the wooden one from Spyro's window mod also. But it's kind of nice also to have this wooden thing. Like this, because it sticks out from the rest of it. Sanonaki joined Rome. Yeah, that was long ago. Rose Birdhand was also long ago. Ferguson has achieved Potter level 1. And Autumn Gorin is level 5 farm, awesome. Crystal Township, we definitely don't beat it yet. Maybe the net worth, no, not really, but not that far away really. Not super far. So I think we need to like get a new mason. Windkillian is gonna be our new mason, because we will need a mason once we're gonna make like the blacksmith hammer, for example. Or we could just re-promote our mason to be our potter to be a mason again, pretty much. Because they still keep their level when you're like promoting different things. It's kind of nice to have the mason, even if you're not like crafting all the time, they would still like be helping with other stuff. But guys, I think I will actually take a break now. I'm super tired today, so it was nice to do a little bit of streaming. We'll see if we're gonna continue this town perhaps in the next StoneHearth livestream, which might be tomorrow. I'm not sure how we're gonna do tomorrow. We will see. It's planned on schedule, but I will see if it's gonna be one tomorrow or not. Depends if I'm gonna be dead tired tomorrow again. But thanks for being around, guys, and hopefully tomorrow there will be another one. We will see, guys. So thanks for the ideas with this. I think this looks pretty nice. Looking forward to build more with this. We're going for Roman style with this. Very different than what I've done before, so it's gonna be fun. Gonna experiment, trying different things. Yeah, good night, RS. Thanks for everyone being here, and if you haven't followed here on Twitch already, feel free to follow me so you can know when we're gonna go live the next time. So thanks everyone for being here. Bergson, Qui-Gon, Janli, Fagiven, Radu. So thanks for being here, guys, and hope to see you guys very soon again. And thanks for the suggestion for doing this town, man. So take care, guys, and hope to see you soon again.